While self-improvement is great for bettering oneself, it also takes a lot of time and energy to execute. And on your way, you probably stumbled over a lot of channels that wanted to help you along your path. They suggest habits, routines and hacks which are all nice, but also a waste of time. Let me explain. Whether you're at the start of your self-improvement journey or further along with it, we all fall into the trap of typical habits maxing. We meditate, train, go jogging, read books, better our sleep and do much more stuff as long as it fits our plate. We try to fill everything into these 24 hours that we get every day, but in the end, we never get further towards our actual goal because of the current state of self-improvement right now. No matter what YouTubers you watch, if it is Hamza, if it is Iman Gaji, Better Ideas, Jack Piggott, or all of these self-improvement YouTubers out there, they all tell you about the same things. They tell you about habits, routines, hacks, ideas that you can use to better your growth, to get further along on your self-improvement journey. Some of them are named simple tricks, some of them are named shortcuts to make your progress 10 times better than before. But what these things do is actually hinder your progress, or in better words, they hinder you in achieving your main goal. And while I'm talking about these problems and while I'm saying that all of the others are at fault, I was the same. If you go onto my YouTube channel, you will find some videos that are actually about the morning routine, that are actually about a night routine. And the thing is, I've actually used these routines and they are helpful. They're helpful if you want to better your sleep, they're helpful if you want to read a lot of books. But the thing is, especially at the start of self-improvement, these routines are not right for you. These routines were not right for me. And you have other goals at the beginning of self-improvement. It is true that in the first 1 to 2 months you have the finding phase. You find a lot of habits, you try everything out, you see what fits you best, and you just feel that you're more productive than you were before. I mean, it's not that hard if you just played video games, if you just wasted your time on mindless activities. But after these 1 to 2 months, you probably have a goal. You probably want to start a business, which is why I've gotten into self-improvement. You probably want to work on your body. You probably want to make better connections with the people around you. Or in general, you just have a purpose that you want to work towards. And the thing is, with every major goal that you have in life, you need a lot of time and effort that you can put into these goals. But if you follow all of these tricks, all of these habits, all of these routines that these YouTubers tell you about, then you don't have time to go after your actual goal. And that was the same mistake that I did. In the first 3 to 4 months of my self-improvement journey, I just followed all of these habits that were out there. I start with training, meditating, jogging, bettering my sleep, having a better diet, and concentrating on all of this stuff. But in the end, the one goal that I had, which was to start the first business, I never really gotten after it. I've only worked 1 hour per day on my business. For some people that might be nice because they haven't even started yet, but if you've been into your self-improvement journey for quite a while now, then you know that 1 hour isn't that much. If you go on the success scale, then you know that every person that has gotten successful spent each of their 24 hours per day just working on that business idea. They did nothing else. They even sacrificed some of their sleep for it. And that is how determined they were. And this determination you will need as well if you want to get successful with your goals. So what is the problem? You can't listen to all of these YouTubers out there because most of them just make these videos to get some views, to get some clicks, or because they're actually in this phase right now and want to tell you about these new habits that they found. I mean, most of the YouTubers don't have bad intentions when they make these videos. They really just want to show you habits that are actually productive for you. And they are. They make you more healthy, they get you better focus. But the thing is, if you have one major goal that you want to work towards, especially if you want to work on your business idea, then all of these habits and routines are useless for that. And the thing is, these YouTubers, most of them are already successful. Most of them have a running business. Most of them earn 10, even 100,000 per month. So they don't need to think about their business anymore because their business operates with them just working 4 hours per week. That is it. And because of that, they have a lot of time to spend on themselves, on their mental health, physical health, on their social relationships, and in every aspect of their life. They have already gotten successful, and that is why these routines, these habits, these tricks are very helpful for them. Because they can actually benefit from them because they have so much time laying around. But we, especially at the beginning of our self-improvement journey, we have 1 or 2 major goals that we want to work towards. And these goals need all of your time and energy that you put into them. So you can't use all of it to just better your mental health, to just go out there, better your social relationships and all of these side quests. You need this time and energy to put it into the one major goal that you have. And as you know yourself, the more work you put into it, the sheer volume that you put into your business compounds, and the more you do, the better your results are going to be, and the faster you are going to get your first results. And that is what I realized, especially in the last 3 months. There, I sacrificed my sleep for editing these videos, for editing my thumbnails, getting myself out there and building this YouTube channel. And was it worth it? It is worth it. The more I do, the more I realize that I'm getting valuable results back. But the thing, I still needed to put in a lot of work. I'm at least sacrificing. I'm at least putting 5 hours of work into my YouTube channel every single day. But what I realized, especially as my YouTube channel grew a bit bigger and as I got more consistent with uploading these videos, is that I have to put all of my time, all of my energy into this YouTube channel to really make it grow. But what was I doing on the side? I was going jogging 3 times a week, which were 3 to 4 hours. I was meditating half an hour every day, which was great, but if you put that every single day, these are 3.5 hours that again, I didn't put towards my work. Then I bettered my sleep. I slept at least 9, even 10 hours per day. I did all of this stuff, all of these routines, all of these habits that were out there. And at the end, I just had 3 to 2 hours every day that I could put towards my actual work, towards my goal. And it is not enough. It is definitely not enough to get very successful, or it is definitely not enough if you want to build something over the next 2 to 3 years. Because the thing that we all want to reach is that we don't want to work 40 hours a week. We don't want to get into a job, work our ass off, be tired at the end of the day and just watch TV. I don't want to do that. And that is why I'm working on this business right now. That is why I'm putting all of my resources, all of my time into that one thing, so that later I will have a better life. But for that, I need to put a lot of time and effort in right now to build it up, because at the beginning, this is the stage where you put the most work in for the least results. But it is necessary, because as I said, your work compounds. The more you put in, the better your results are going to be, and that is what I've certainly realized in the last 3 weeks. And what I've also learned from a podcast from Chris Williamson, Modern Wisdom, I highly recommend it to everyone, is that you have to choose a season of suck. What does it mean? In the season of suck, you have to choose one thing that you're going to suck at. Most people sacrifice going to the gym and being consistent with it and taking the time putting towards their work, because they know, if I put the next 3 years solely into my business, I have enough time to train my body, I have enough time to get my nutrition right. And for that, they say, okay, I sacrifice not looking good in summer, I sacrifice not having the best body right now. I'm doing that to build my business, to have the money and to have the time to get after it in 3 years. And that is what you also have to do. I don't know if you have a goal yet, I don't know if you even know where you want to go in life, but you still know that you have to do one thing right now. You don't have the money? Go and build a business. You don't have the body that you want? Go into the gym and train. You don't have the network of people that are actually going to support you and bring you further in life? Go out there, meet with new people, even go out there to seminars where you can learn how to do business and build a network at the same time. But do things that you know are necessary to build your character up right now, so that later in life you will have all the time, all the money in the world to do what you really want to get after. And if you listen to all of these YouTubers out there, then you're not going to achieve it. Then most of it will be a waste of time and you will live a happy life, but you will never get after your actual goal. You will never fulfill the one purpose that you really had in life. And in the end, that is what we all want to reach. And for that, you have to sacrifice 1, even 2 years of your life where you just work, and again, work to get after your goals and to get after the lifestyle that you want. But what I don't want to do with this video is talk down on all of these YouTubers that are telling you about these tips that they've learned. They are great. As I said, they are really helping you, but if you're not successful yet, if you don't have all the time in the world, then these habits are kind of useless and not getting you into the direction that you want to go. But there's also a second trap when you watch all of these self-improvement videos that you really have to look out for. And if you want to know what that trap is, then you should watch this video right after.